Hey guys, we're here with a candidate. He's running for Ward 3. Hold on one
A
sec.
couple of things on that. I'm not sure how you're familiar
What's your name again? Sorry, I'm sorry.
It's okay. My name's Graham MacMillan.
Graham MacMillan. Graham MacMillan.
What are you doing? Or the unit of measurement, if you're on measurement. In Kitchener, there's a pilot project going on right now about basically a small
yeah, they were talking about that. I heard something about that.
So basically, it's
Tiny homes.
35 units. It's individual units. They're about
The city limits already said they won't allow it within city limits.
buildings, all within the same.
That's what he's
place,
pushing
like they're
for.
built all together. So they're all hooked up to running water, electricity, and everything like that. But they're basically supposed to be transitional housing. So social workers come in, addiction counselors come in, employment consultants come in, and work directly with the people there.
They're supposed to start that.
I think we have the space for it, personally.
I know. To have they pushed it. Are they going to start it? I heard.
I haven't heard anything about
Abandoned
wetlands.
buildings that are not doing anything but wasting time.
Look, I'll be 100%
They have
frank.
to buy them. The landlords are not going to do
And the
it.
trouble with that is when you buy a whole building, it's a lot different than that kind of program because you're looking at a whole building where, you know, people can be setting fires, people can be doing shooting up, people can, that kind of program, it's such
There's
compartmentalized.
additional funding that needs to go into programs like that, for sure, right? But at the same time, we just sold how many hectares of land up in the north part of Welland? What are we doing with that, right? Like, why don't we actually commit to doing something? Look, guys,
Big developers.
I am not naive enough to think I'll solve every single issue, or that I'll be able to solve any issues, for that matter, right? And anyone coming here selling you this, that, and the other, frankly, you should tell them.
It would just be nice to see it not be catered to just the top 1%.
I'll tell you what, I ain't gonna give you $5.
Well, I tried.
I live in Ward 3, I have a young family, and I want my daughter to have the best growing up, so I will be here to make sure.
How do you view the infrastructure here? Police, fire, that kind of thing?
Aren't we building 2 new fire halls? Yeah.
But you've taken away the fire hall that's at my corner.
So, like on East Main there?
No,
Or the one over
on Prince Charles.
on Prince Charles. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're taking that one away, and that's the one that's closest to my house.
Didn't they put it behind Father Fogarty there? Didn't they move it to put it behind
I thought
Father
it's going to be over there behind Rexall.
Yeah, there is one over there on Rexall on King Street.
Well, they built the one on East Main, and that's the only one I know about.
Yeah, they're building one over on Rexall on King Street there.
But that's still too far away.
Oh, but by minute.
I guess in reference, yeah, like how
That's
fast?
right around the corner from me.
How many fires are you setting and how fast
I'm
are
not
they
saying
burning?
that, but when I go home, the good-looking firemen are all sitting on the
There.
So I beat
Okay.
the horn and
See,
wave.
that's the
Let's bring the
issue.
calendars back, am I right? Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
bring the calendars back. There's some good-looking firemen over there.
What do I think about the infrastructure?
Well, don't you go once a year?
I mean, Niagara
for
Regional
dinner?
Police is here.
They
Like, are you
serve-
talking-
serve you in the-
I'll just tell you why. I lived here for 15 years.
Go over and drive to my house.
For 13 of those, I've had no problem, no criminal involvement, no nothing, nothing, right? I've just been living. About 3 years ago, I started a YouTube channel, just filming, vlogging, simple vlogs. About 6 months into my channel, Adam Eckhart, at an incident right next to my house. I was at my house. I was on my property, on my driveway, filming what was going on. There was police, there was fire, there was, right? It was I was sure. A policeman comes over and says, "Hey, stop filming us." And I said, "No, cram it." And he says, "What's your name? What's your name? Give me your ID." I said, "No, I'm not giving you my ID." Then Adam Eckhart comes over and takes my picture to Clearview me. It's facial recognition software. And then ever since then, I've had a horrible experience with both police and fire. Keep in mind, I've lived here 13 years. I've had, and just because of the camera holding them accountable, they didn't like that. And ever since then, wait, hear me out. When I started this vlog channel, I had 50 subscribers, just friends, family, that kind of thing. I now have 1,258 and counting every day. I have over subscribers. My stuff's been watched over 14,000 hours. I've got over 1,600 videos because of the actions of the police and the fire here. Check out my channel. It's called Dwayne Scriven. Dwayne Scriven, Scriven. I went to City Hall one time to launch a complaint about it, and they took my complaint very professionally, very nicely. I went back the next day to thank them for being so attentive. They had someone come down. They called the cops on me.
Really?
Cops came. I got it's all on video. My channel will speak about how I am. I'm not a bad guy. I do good deeds for people. I go fix stuff. I mow people's lawns. I help deliver flyers. I'm right. I've got over 1,600 videos. Out of those, 180 are about police and fire, and I don't. And it's all because my camera holds them accountable. Check out my channel. One of my videos has 115,000 views. I have another. A cop pulled up right here and tried to threaten me with a 30-year-old warrant. And it wasn't even a serious one. And I got him. I get 37,000 views in 2 days because of that prick.
From this province.
Right?
Well, so
Like, that's the infrastructure we have here. And like I say, I've never been involved with the police out here. I've never been in trouble. I've done nothing but good for this community. My channel speaks for itself. And you can see chronologically how it all came down. And that's how it is. That's why I'm asking you, what are you going to do about that?
Well, so Niagara Regional Police, unfortunately, as a city councillor, like
I get it, but
if
yeah.
the regional police
But when
police
enough
their
councillors are saying, hey, we've seen this channel, we've seen this guy, we've talked to people in the neighborhood, they say he is not how they portray him, he's not how they're trying to paint him. They're trying to paint me as a troublemaker and an agitator, when that's not the case. I don't go chase the police.
So your name is Wayne?
They come to me.
Dwayne?
Yeah, they come to
Dwayne.
me.
Dwayne, as long as I'm of the firmest mindset, this is, I really don't
And that's
care.
the fire chief. How do you, because he's taught these guys. A fireman wished me and her dead at the scene of an accident where a guy got hit by a car and killed. And this fireman goes, because I went to get her, because she was first on scene, she was administering first aid when the police and fire came. I went over to get her. I was wearing a bright high-vis jacket, and I just kind of stepped out into the road to stop the traffic that was already going slow anyway, so she could run across, and a fireman, keep driving, meaning kill him. Like, that's sickening.
Yeah, it is.
Right? This is the kind of infrastructure. I had a fireman over here on the corner. I got this on video too. A tree branch came down in blocking the thing. A lady who was living in my house, I got her interview on tape too, was out there with her flashlight on her phone, making sure nobody ran into this thing. Fireman comes up, says, get the hell out of the street, pretty much. Right? Super rude. Like, and I called them on it. I have one whole rude fireman, and it's all, I gave them so many chances to do a new shoot, right? To address it and say, hey, sorry, we were a little rude, blah, 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 and and I gave them like 8 chances, and every time they just, like, it's a sickening situation. Check out my channel and you'll see what I mean. And my channel is now monetized. My channel now, I'm now making money because of these guys, because of these guys' actions. And I'm only getting bigger, and they have not addressed it. I've sent it, on my channel, I've got emails, showing emails of what exactly I've sent to them, and things like that, and nothing. They just don't give a shit.
Dwayne, as a counselor, all I can say is, like, that is deplorable,
You
first
want
and
to get
foremost.
something done, you go see your parliament, right? So that's what the issue. Cops are their issue, right? That's
Go
who
see
you go
Jeff
see.
Ford.
If you're
They
gonna
don't
go
know. They don't even want to talk to me. They're.
Can't do anything about it.
A fire chief that's deplorable.
Keep in mind, I've gone to Jeff Birch's, and obviously the police and fire have talked to him first,
If you want,
and so whatever they've told him, he's not unwilling to listen to me, because they've poisoned him against me, right?
honestly, what I think Doug Ford's about to be doing in the majority of Ontario is he's going to be downloading all problems on municipalities, right? Like, you're already seeing it there. You're seeing strong mayors in Toronto and Ottawa and everything like that. Like, I think Doug Ford, as soon as he can start.
I'll sign your thing.
Yeah, I have no issues either, but I'll sign it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Dwayne.
Yeah.
Actually,
yeah.
I used to work the last election.
So in my professional life, I work with adults with disabilities and people in receipt of ODSP, and one of the more popular jobs is people working the election campaigns.
Yeah, I worked the last one. I want to work this one too.
Yeah. They were just talking about that, so yeah, they'll be hiring sometime in September. I think they said sort of
I'm wondering
mid-September.
if they'll send me an email and ask me if I want to do it.
You go on in and talk to the clerk there. I'm sure they'll.
Where,
they'll be
City
able to-
Hall?
Yeah, just at City Hall. They're on the second floor.
Yeah,
They'll
because
be able to help you.
I enjoyed it. I worked the computers and yada yada. So, it was a long day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not used to working. I'm retired,
Right.
so I'm not used to working 12 hours. But hey, It was fun.
Yeah, something to do, right? Gets you out of the house.
I get paid.
And once you checked it out, please share, because that's what is helping me. I've actually,
I've personally
my
been
channel
on
now,
social media.
I've gotten to the size where my channel now actually protects me from these guys, and it's horrible what they've been doing to me.
I'll tell you what, Dwayne, as long as there's no incites to violence, and it doesn't seem
Never,
like there's any incites
never,
to violence,
never.
As long as you're not trying to incite violence,
Never.
to me, do whatever you
Oh,
want.
I don't mind inciting violence against the police,
Yeah.
because deserve no respect. No respect. Keep in mind, listen to this. You know all this residential thing? Residential schools? Those Indian children didn't show up to those places on their own.
Oh, I know.
They were taken from families by police. The church went into it with good intentions. They were trying to tame the savage beast. The police knew exactly what they were doing.
Yeah.
They're no heroes.
Yeah.
Police aren't heroes. You don't join the police force to help people. You join them to kill people. That's why you put a gun on. You want to help people? Be a nurse. Be a doctor. Be something. You don't be a cop. What? All of these small town cops who act all where I'm your buddy, when they're ordered to, they put on balaclavas, take off their name tags, and they go up to wherever they're called to beat Canadian citizens. They are trained to kill their own people. They're not heroes. We shouldn't be naming bridges after them. You name outhouses and open sewers after them. The Constable P so-and-so outhouse. That's what you do.
As a whole, we probably need to throw some cold water on how police and other emergency services are kind of...
My
Says the cops takes forever to come to answer a call.
My cameras in my building have caught more criminals than the city's cameras.
That's after they
Oh, I
take
get
you
it
off
there.
hold.
When I have to call, they say, oh yeah, we'll be there in half an hour. No, I'll be getting my baseball bat out or the gun. Boom. What are you doing here so fast? You said you had a gun.
But yeah,
You want to go through
what
my
I
house? Go
wanted
ahead.
to do, especially with the home. So I live here in the area, I live over on Asher Street.
So
So,
I,
oh, right on. We're on Asher.
I live on the corner of Asher and Burger.
Asher and Burger.
Yeah.
Like down closer towards Helmsdale.
Oh, yeah.
The ugly greenhouse.
Oh, yeah.
It's ugly. But so like we're like the transitional street as they walk. Like as they walk.
Yeah.
Yeah, your councilman can't do
See,
anything.
at least even a guy like this can go and ask questions and get known more,
They're nice
right?
people. I always say
They're gonna have to deal with it
I
eventually.
talk when I talk.
Whether it's now with me 1,200 subs or when I've got 10,000 subs, they're gonna have to deal with that.
I got people that are thinking differently that were here on the
This
street.
guy that we get the
And
rest
I've
of
got
them on
them
board.
so they're in halfway
Don't got
house.
the rest of them on board, there's nothing's gonna get
Some of
done.
them are
Yeah, you gotta get the whole
working.
city council on board
No,
to
not
get
the
things
city
done.
council. City council
No,
can't
they're
do
not
nothing
on
against
the
the police.
street.
Okay? Are you
I'm
deaf?
pretty happy.
That's
Four out of 12.
What's your name?
Brendan.
It's your council,
It's the corner of
it's your
Asher and Burger.
MP.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll have to look up.
I'm known as the crazy cat lady on the corner.
Oh, perfect. I've cast
Council,
myself.
council, the cops,
I have one
fire
big
department
monster
just laugh at you. Unless you got videos. Right?
He's miniature Maine Coon.
I was very, very lucky in the sense that I had a platform already started, and if I had started afterwards, after all of it started, it would have looked like I started the YouTube channel specifically to go after the police. As it happened, just by luck, I had already been doing it for 6 months before my first encounter with the police, and then from then on, chronologically, you can see, like I say, 190 videos.
It's funny what it it's funny what it
But the only people who should be afraid of cameras are criminals. And when the way they act like that, the way they act because they're afraid of the cameras, it makes us think, citizens make us think, no, that they're doing things wrong.
Wait.
The only people who are afraid of cameras are criminals. My friends aren't afraid of cameras when I roll,
I don't want to be on
but
that.
but right, it's
Wait.
crazy.
Why did you put down 1971 as your date?
That's my birthday.
That's the day that that's
Oh shit.
I'll
Okay.
correct
Can you
it.
fix it? Fix it for me. But had I not already been established as a YouTuber, I would have been my word against them, and they would have said, yes, he's just agitating, blah, blah, blah. But as it was, by the time I got my first, I already had 200 videos up of things like helping my friends, doing stuff, right? So it's not me suddenly deciding I'm going to fuck with cops. That was never the issue. I've lived here, like I say, 13 years, 15 years, and out of that, never, not once. See? and so it's not me lying and making up a story about how the police are you know, it's, I have proof. My channel speaks the truth.
Same spot?
Yeah, actually in the same building.
Same building there, yeah.
I've lived in every unit except for the one next to me.
Maybe that's next day.
Oh no. Next move is the heck out of there.
I don't know.
Just like some of these old schools they close up. Why can't they fix them up for the homeless?
So, you know, I actually have quite a few interesting thoughts on that.
Somebody bought that old hospital in St. Albans, right? And apartment building now. But that would have been great for mental
Yeah.
It's a banana and a peach.
Right?
What's
and
your name, my
a
friend?
great big muffin and an orange juice.
So I worked for Niagara College for 5 years, working directly with high school kids. And the province would do this where they would shut down schools all the time, and then after 7 years they needed to reopen a school because they had a population. Right? So I never understood why we just kind of opened and closed schools so willy-nilly.
There was one on on Broadway. Kids went in there, set it on fire 3 times. Guess what they did? They tore it down. Same with the old Welland High School. They tore it down. Why couldn't they revamp it?
Repurpose it for something.
You know,
Well, think about all those buildings, like my friend here was saying, right? Like,
The regional, what used to be the sexual health center beside the hospital there. It's got showers, bathrooms, little
Everything you
offices.
need right there.
Could have rooms for rent in there for.
but they have nurses sitting in there too.
Charge an extra $5.
You know what they need to do when it reaches a stage where set up like a FEMA style camp, where you got tents, you got organization, you got security, you actually have doctors and medical staff.
That's what I was talking about. Like what they have in Kitchener, it's like 35 tiny. Like, do you know? Are you familiar with like tiny houses or something?
Yeah. That's an awesome program.
Fully installation.
Fully endorse that.
Yeah.
Then they take, some people take advantage.
The reason why they hang we call them bums
Abused.
on the street.
No, you call them
I
bums.
call them bums. Because all they do is sit there bum stuff off the old
They're still people, Paul.
Especially St. Catharines, there's over 575 of them on the street.
Put stuff away. Yeah, them buildings of.
The city of Welland claims they'll start doing something about it when we hit 30 homeless.
Buildings that you were talking about in Kitchener.
City of Welland doesn't think we have a homelessness
Good
problem.
stuff, right? Yeah.
It's up there.
Yeah. You've seen it. Yeah.
Dwayne had gotten this from Mike.
But you gotta have somebody that comes on.
So I
site,
gave you the juice by mistake.
I don't
Mm.
that
You got it still, or did you drink it?
forget about it.
No, you have
You go to visit them, right?
So what, you need a juice? You need a juice?
And when
Yeah,
you
for
go visit
Michael.
them, their house is a mess.
That was the only reason we wanted breakfast. We didn't want to do it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There has to be a standard.
Right? If you can't take care of it because you're messed up, well then get out. Somebody else will take care of it. Because after 6 months or whatever, not cleaning, I mean, it gets dirt gets caked on the walls and everything else.
You got to take care of it, right? No.
He's like, oh, he got
Like I
it
said,
back. I goes, no, it's Dwayne to get it.
I'm not naive enough to think that.
Day today.
Hey, can you see if he has a cigarette?
Who?
Mike!
Michael. Where'd he go? Michael.
He's talking.
Sorry.
Mike,
He's talking to.
Dwayne wants you. Yeah, he's got a package on the ground.
Awesome.
But yeah, I'm really not naive enough to think that, you know, the world will just change because I'm here today talking to you or anything like that. But what I can guarantee you is that you said at the beginning, Dwayne, I think.
Yeah, but can't you
Let him finish. Let him finish. Let him finish.
That's okay, Paul. No worries. Sorry, what'd you say, Paul?
Like, get your foot in the door.
No, don't encourage it. When he interrupts, you tell him to wait.
That's what it is. It's gonna be from the door. I'll tell you what. I don't
Otherwise, he
necessarily
thinks he can
care
interrupt
about
all the time.
70-year-old rich people. And that's nothing against 70-year-olds. I love 70-year-olds and everything like that. Right? You know, you need help, I'm here to help you and everything like that. But if you're helped, I don't think we need to be helped.
Like right now, there's nothing for us older people.
Can I just say,
with
like-
a disability?
Yeah, so in my professional life, like I said, I
should have made all your money
currently
when you were younger.
I
Light.
work with
I don't have
adults
one.
with disabilities that are in receipt of
It's
ODSP.
not money wise, Dave.
You
I'm
just said it.
talking
You
about
just said it. There's
like
nothing here.
affordable housing.
Yep. May I ask your name?
Mine?
Yeah.
BJ.
BJ? Well, this was awesome. I just saw you give out juice, right? Like, this is awesome.
He's my buddy.
This is awesome to see. It's unfortunate that the collective of
Well,
Welland...
this is our breakfast group.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's unfortunate that the collective of Welland need to start...
You'll see on my videos, breakfast clubs, we always have them.
But it sucks that, like, you had to, you know...
No, that's from the program, but we just made, he came,
That's what it is.
he just came late and we wanted to make sure he was okay.
Yeah, I get one, but I don't drink orange juice. I usually give it to him.
Socialize, yeah.
They close this down. I wouldn't see them once.
No, maybe the dinners and here and there.
But I try to help when I can.
No, I appreciate that.
Where are you, council?
Running for city council.
What, this district?
Ward 3, yep.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know what ward I am. I think I'm 5.
But I will stop at City Hall.
Either
and
5 or
sign
6.
up.
I think I'm 5.
And as I said, guys, I'm a fairly open book, so if you ever have any questions, comments, concerns, you want to yell at a politician or something like that,
Yeah.
I got an open wall.
yeah.
Hey, actually,
$5. Him and his $5. So,
can you get me an appointment with Jeff Birch? If me and you showed up, would you be out? Because someone needs to address this because it's not going to go away. It's not like my channel is going to just stop. Do you know what I mean? I'm only going to get bigger and more, and whether they address it now when I've got, under 2,000 subs or and 1/3 views, or whether they deal with me when I got 10,000 subs and 50 million views, right? They're going to have to deal with me.
let me win before I start making
Awesome.
choices one way or another.
Awesome.
Yeah, do nothing. Uh-oh.
Exactly. Let me win.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, I didn't do nothing. And my hands are up.
Just like that stupid TV
Wayne's
they
over
put
here.
up on front seat. Who watches it?
I have to when I have it.
I think there's only 2 advertisements that they run there. I've only
Yeah,
ever
but
seen
the
2
thing
ads
is,
run.
I think it was a waste of money.
Or what was that?
Are you? Do you have to go in?
Where like the water runs off?
Oh, okay. Sure.
All that.
What are we doing here?
Roof.
Yeah.
Here, let me move.
Yeah, like, what are we doing here?
I'll move up.
Like, don't get me wrong. I think. Why aren't we planting trees? Let's plant trees on streets. At least that way.
Oh, get this. So the other day, we hear from the grapevine that the police are the NRP. They're investigating who's leaving birdseed at the local coffee shop. That's what they're investigating. Crazy, eh? So, and then get this. So there's a squirrel trapped in a surplus city property. 2 squirrels trapped in surplus city property. Multiple people notified, 3 different agencies, 2 of them city. They did nothing. It took a video of mine and someone going and smashing a window to free them after 10 days. And this video got tons of views and like they are absolutely useless. Right? It's just horrible. They notified 3 and they said, it's only squirrels. Number 1, they're trapped. They're getting desperate. They're sitting in the window when people are walking by in the middle of the day. They're so desperate. They're just hoping someone will do something. Not afraid. That's how desperate they were getting, right? Nobody was doing nothing. It's crazy, man. Just...
Yeah? Well, like here, let's do some positives. Absolutely, because I couldn't agree more, right? Like,
If you're only focusing on the negative, then you're going to stay negative. But they've done a lot of good, they've done some big things. I think what they did by the skate park and the water pad and all that.
all that area. That's a really nice built-up area.
Then I heard next year they're supposed to take the rocks out and build a beach down there.
Yeah, Memorial Park's supposed to become a beach pool.
I like that.
Yeah, on the other side. Yeah, where it is now, that's all going to be torn down and the pool's going to be taken out and the washrooms when we were kids, and that's going to be condominium ones.
Yeah.
But it's over on the other side where the baseball thing on. Now when you start digging,
Oh, like out Dane Cityway?
everything's
Like
on the
out
other,
Dane Cityway?
everything's
No,
on
like
the
the
other
stuff
side.
by the...
Memorial Park.
Yeah, okay.
That's all because of the gun. That's all going to
Ready.
be new homes. Be hitting the fucking houses.
All right, I got to get going. Nice to meet you. Graham
Thank you.
MacMillan, right?
Graham MacMillan.
Graham
Thank you for your
MacMillan.
time today.
Good to see you. I hope you get in.
Yeah, much
You
appreciated.
leaving, Dwayne?
Yeah, I got to get going. I got to make a phone call and we got to roll.
Okay, say hi to that, Tammy.
I will. I will.
Wayne, you read ever?
Yeah, here and there.
Here, check this out. I was put on, I thought to give this to you. You know, you got a lot of stuff in the Bible, different things. I'll tell you, this book is a book where they lay it out of evidence.
Right.
Check it out.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Thank
check
you.
it out, man.
Lee Strobel. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, it's it sorts out a lot of the talk where people don't back it with stuff.
Right,
It gets
right.
It's all evidence and stuff.
Very cool.
Check
Thank
it
you
out.
very much. Have a great day, guys.
What book is that?
I got to do my closeout. Can you hold this for 1 sec? All right, guys, thanks for watching. That was Graham MacMillan, and he's running for city councillor for Ward 3 here in Welland. I'm sure he's got a web page and a Facebook page, so check him out, Graham MacMillan. There you go. You had him coming and really interested in letting us know about what he was aiming for and the goals that he wants as a councilman. So definitely check him out. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I will see you on the next one. Remember, the big thank you to all my new subscribers. Big thank you to all the new views. You guys are awesome. I will see you on the next one. Thanks.